Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is A Simple Budget. Here on my channel I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to maintain a simplified financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Well, hello everyone and happy 2025. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that your Christmas vacation or Hanukkah vacation, is that like a thing? Kwanzaa and New Year were wonderful and celebrated with good food and good friends and good family, and that you had a really, really enjoyable time. As many of you will know, we were back east for the new year, well, for Christmas, not the new year, for my birthday and Christmas, which was wonderful. Mr. Simple and my sister and my mom threw together a really, really lovely party for my 40th birthday, which was really fantastic. It was Friends themed. So if you're new here, I'm a huge Friends fan, like the show Friends. And that was really special, and it just was like a really good time of spending time with my family. And then of course Christmas was wonderful too. But we are back and we are ready to get into the new year here on my channel. I am actually, by the time you guys are watching this video on Monday, all of the physical products are back up in my shop and live, and my new year, new budget sale is on. So my entire shop is going to be 25% off through the rest of January. So from January 6th through the 31st, my entire shop is going to be 25% off. It's going to take me a couple of days, however, from the time this video goes up to get my budget planner resorted. I've decided to go in a different direction with how I get that printed and sent out to you guys. So it will be up in a couple of days. So if you're waiting for that, you're not going to have to wait, and you're not going to miss the sale, basically is what I'm saying. But I am going to be working closely with a printer now to get it done. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I have been printing it myself and sending it, which is just too much wear and tear on my printer. And so now I'm working with a bulk printer to get it taken care of for you guys. Anyways, that is going to be listed. I am having to increase my price for the budget planner. So it was $12 per quarter last year. It's going to be $15 per quarter this year. But if you're ordering it through my sale, you're going to get it 25% off of that. So anyways, that's going to be listed in the next couple of days. I have given it a little facelift. It's lovely. I'm adding some new tracking pages to it. I'm really, really excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. And you're also going to be seeing some new products as well. I'm going to have a new 100 envelope challenge dashboard that I've been working on. So that's going to be going up, and I'm just giving little facelifts and nips and tucks to some things that are already existing in my shop. And then of course, my oops section will be restocked as well. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. It's definitely like the biggest sale that I have every year. And it's because I just really want to encourage everybody to get their financial health in order, to make sure that you are prioritizing budgeting for yourself. And yeah, just making sure that you're moving toward a more healthy financial life. That is the goal here at The Simple Budget, and what we hope to encourage you toward. Today I'm actually, these videos are going to be out of order since we were out of town and really just enjoying our holiday break. So I'm actually having my first cash stuffing of January today. But my January budget with me will be going up tomorrow. And that's just really because I think it's helpful to see the budgeting process, especially if you're new. This is always the time of year where people have resolutions and get started on maybe new disciplines for themselves for the new year. And so the budget with me is something that I like to put up anyway, just because I think it's nice to see everybody's process. But I didn't want to miss out on putting that up for you guys just because I was on vacation. So I did consider putting it up on Friday, but then I was like, no, I want a little bit more time before I get back into the swing of things. So anyways, today I'm going to be stuffing 1,000. Hold on. I'm not on the right.
135.
Thank you. Oh, say hi to everyone, Mr. Simple.
You're welcome.
$1,135. Obviously, this is a higher number than I usually have. This is a magic month for us. I'm not going to go into the explanation of that. If you come back to my video tomorrow for my budget with me, it will start to make sense if you're new. But that's what we're stuffing, $1,135. So I'm going to go ahead and give this cash account, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 9, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Goodness, 1,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 1,100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I actually counted all that.
That was pretty good.
Properly.
Yeah.
Look at me go. I think, is that where I put my hundreds? I'm already forgetting.
You know, there's a much easier way
20,
to do this.
10, 5. Nope. To go from ones back?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but then what kind of fun and adventure would that present? Are you seriously, you're messing with the people with the mesothelioma. Misphonia. Misphonia? I never guess that right, especially because I keep calling it mesothelioma. So I'll never get the actual name of what it is. But you should probably not eat that apple for the people.
But I ate the whole apple.
I don't, how's that relevant?
I don't know.
He really does. He eats through the core. He eats literally everything but the stem. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Like, isn't the core like crunchy?
A little bit. But
That's
you eat a
not
lot of crunchy
off-putting?
things.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not good crunchy. It's not like potato chip crunchy.
No, some of my teeth are molars, so they're made to grind food up. Yeah.
He's funny. He's back and he's funny. He's back and he's funny. Here we find ourselves. Anyways, oh my gosh. I don't have my wallet. I don't have any of my change. It's fine. We'll just jump into the cash stuffing because that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Not that any of you asked, but I'm sure some of you will. In the beginning of the year, especially January, I like a fresh, like nudie sort of manicure. And this color is actually one that's available right now on Lights Lacquer. It is the nail polish that I swear by here on my channel. If you're new here, please don't buy it if it's not in your budget. It's expensive nail polish, but it is so worth it for me. It's 12 free, it's vegan. It is the least toxic, I think, nail polish option on the market right now. And it is the most long wearing. It's fabulous. This color is called Newlyweds. Super cute play on words because she had I think she released over the summer last year, like a wedding bundle. But I love a good nude polish. And so I got it for myself. And this manicure is actually a couple days old and I only have one little chip here, but that was because I was being aggressive with something. I think it was like opening a box with my fingernails, which is a big no-no, but that's what I did to it. But anyway, this is how long wearing her polish is. It just is fabulous. Anyways, you didn't ask, but I'm telling you because I haven't talked to you guys in forever. And who doesn't want to catch up on a good mani color, on a good nail polish color? I ask you. Groceries is empty. Let me tell you something. We can spend some grocery money. I mean, this is not news here, but oh my gosh. Anyways, reconciling our budget after coming back from vacation, which is something I'm just going to be chatty because I haven't talked to you guys in like 80,000 years or 2 weeks, whatever. But one of the things that I really think I don't emphasize enough here on my channel, but making sure that you are staying on top of your expense tracking is the ultimate key to budgeting and staying on a budget, because honestly and truly, you can sit down and you can come up with your monthly budget plan, or you can budget your paycheck, or whatever it is, whatever method you use. None of it matters unless you're tracking your expenses and making sure that you are holding yourself accountable. That video for me is always in my weekly check-in every Friday. So stay tuned for that. I will have a weekly check-in on Friday. It's going to be minimal, hopefully, because we have spent enough money for a while. But I cannot stress that to you enough. Don't go into this. If you are new to budgeting, don't go into this thinking that you're going to just be able to come up with a cutesy little budget and write it all out on a piece of paper, and then not hold yourself accountable. You must track your expenses. You must hold yourself accountable for those things, or the budget is not going to work for you. You can write out all the things you want, but unless you are sticking to it and tracking your expenses, it's all for naught. So anyways, I'm telling you that because we spend so much money on groceries all the time. That's like our primary, it's like every other expense. Groceries, something else. Groceries, something else. Amazon, yeah. Anyways, groceries is getting $455 this week. So I did 1, 2, 3, 54, 20, 40, 55. I like a diverse amount of denominations in my grocery envelope so that I'm not just like handing over 100s to the cashier. That's just personal preference. If you just want to put 400, a 50, and a 5, or however you do it, it works. I just like to be able to like mix it up and have a breakdown of things that I can hand over to each cashier, because I go to several different stores during my grocery shopping week. So anyways, taxes is up next. It's getting $10 this week. There we go. We got to write the check, don't we?
You got to.
What do you mean I got to? I guess they're my taxes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyways.
The taxes for your business.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant.
Now, we about it.
Now in taxes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 627 plus whatever we have in the bank for this. So for those of you who may not know, I have an Etsy shop. It is always linked below. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. I sell budgeting supplies. Basically, I make all of the envelopes. I make the dashboards. I have a budget planner, which, by the way, I am looking into publishing like the entirety of the budget planner. But that is a project that I have to work on a little bit later. In the meantime, you can buy it by quarter. Anyways, so if you're ever interested in any of the handmade products that you see here on my channel, my Etsy shop is always linked below. But because I have an Etsy shop and I am self-employed and because I have an Etsy shop and because I'm self-employed, I have to pay my taxes quarterly to the government. Otherwise, they levy a fee against you if you do not do that. Anyways, medical. Oh my goodness, medical took a hit. We talked about this a little bit in December. We had a little bit of what we originally thought was a choking scare. It ended up being a fainting scare with my daughter. She's totally fine. We have some follow-up appointments from a medical standpoint for her just to make sure that everything is a-okay moving forward. But we took some leftover money that we didn't spend on a TV that we purchased in around Black Friday, and we applied that toward medical so that we could beef this one up going into the new year, because medical is just one of those things that even with insurance, if you go to the emergency room, it knocks out $250 in one fell swoop. So we just decided to like reallocate some resources toward that. But besides that, it's also getting a little bit of a bulkier stuff this month as well, since we're doing, since we have a magic month. But again, I'll go into all of that in tomorrow's Budget With Me video. This week, medical is getting $40, and the envelope is currently empty, but we do have $250 in a high yield savings account. And now medical has.
That's our emergency room fee.
That is our emergency room fee. Holla. Car expenses is up next. It's getting $12 this week. So 10, 11. These ones are new and very crisp and sticking to each other. So now in car expenses, we've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So 254. So that actually meets our thresholds for.
Well, I gotta get oil changed and
Okay.
buy new wiper blades.
Oh, for the love.
Well, it is what it is.
Right, it's true. That's what it's there for, I suppose. Home maintenance is up next. It's getting $20 this week. So now in home maintenance, we've got 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. So $79. By the way, this is completely unrelated to home maintenance in any capacity, but if you've been around here for any lengthy period of time, you will know that last year, Mr. Simple and I counted up our coin jar and did a Q&A simultaneous to that. So if you want to submit a question for our Q&A video that we're going to do maybe closer toward the end of January. It's going to go up at some point in the month of January or early February. But if you want to submit a Q&A question, do so in the next couple of videos. So just leave them down in the comments below if you have any questions that you want to ask us. It can be budgeting, it can be personal, anything. So just go ahead and leave those down in the comments as well. And now we're moving on to household. Household is getting $35 this week. And out of my usual character, I just did a 20, 30, or 20, 10, and a 5, if you can believe it. So now in household, we've got 20, 30, 45, 46, and 47. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Toiletries is up next, and toiletries is getting $40 this week. This one I did a little funky. I did a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. I like smaller denominations in these categories that we spend from more frequently because it just makes returning money back to the bank a little bit of an easier endeavor. Otherwise, making change can be really challenging in my weekly check-in videos, which if you watch those on Fridays, you'll understand it's the tracking of the expenses, it's the returning money to the bank from the envelopes where we cash stuff if we are using our debit card or buying something online. So that's why I like smaller denominations in these envelopes. Clothes is up next. It's getting $20 this week, and that's all she's got in there for now. We ended up having to buy our son some clothes when we got...
I don't want to talk about it.
He's still mad? He's still mad. So to be fair, this does fall a little bit on my shoulders as well. But my son is 13, and I try to allow him to have a little bit of leeway when it comes to things that he is responsible for. And so when we were packing to go to Delaware, he just brought me out his pile of clothes to put in the suitcase. And when I tell you that this child packed short sleeve shirts and shorts to go to Delaware, where it was 20 something degrees, and I didn't like really double check. The only thing, he had 2 pairs of jeans.
I'm trying not to say anything that people might think would be considered rude.
Anyway, it was a little bit frustrating. So we ran to Target and grabbed him a couple of things. I mean, he did have some Christmas presents that were closed, but he needed things. Like, we arrived there on the 19th, and he needed things to get him from the 19th through to Christmas Day in order to survive. It was freezing there, so he would never have made it in short sleeve shirt and shorts. So anyways, we depleted clothes because of that. But now he is a little bit more of a beefy fall and winter wardrobe, which is not necessarily something we utilize a lot in the state of Texas, but definitely these weeks, like for sure, late December, January, and February, it's cold here. So, 2.5-ish months of cold weather, that's good. He'll need those long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
Mr. Simple is a little peeved. Next up, actually, we are not stuffing finance coach this week. This is something, these categories toward the back of our high priority sinking funds are things that we only stuff once a month. We're saving for an annual expense, and it doesn't take a lot from us every single month. And so I just usually only stuff like one a week, basically. But my husband does like a balance check, so I will be giving him that. So $5, $10, $15 in finance coach. I don't know why you're looking at your phone, because you can't multitask.
Yes, I can.
No, actually,
$15 in finance coach.
That's right. Okay, but I did watch this video that came across my Instagram. Yeah, why?
Why $15 in finance coach?
Because that's what's in there. It was not being stuffed this week.
Okay, likely story. Go ahead.
I saw this video in my Instagram algorithm, and it was video. They were asking men to cut a Christmas tree shape out of a piece of construction paper and also tell the person who was like recording what their favorite memory was. And the vast majority of the men could not do both at the same time. They couldn't cut out the Christmas tree shape and tell their favorite memory of all time.
Yeah, I would say that would be pretty hard.
Simultaneously.
That's true.
Right. It's just funny.
Well, it's because that, like, because a Christmas tree is just not a triangle shape. It's a triangle, and then you have the little stump on the end. Right?
Sure.
So
it's just
that sort of detailed work if you don't use scissors that much.
I can't imagine not being able to do it though. That's what I'm saying is like the way that male brains versus female brains work. Yeah. I mean, it's not like one is better than the other. It's just, I've seen this too. Like they did a study too on giving men a task, like to do something, like go from one place to another and like just achieve whatever this task was. And when men did it, they literally went from point A to point B to achieve the task. When women did it, they went all over the place and achieved other little mini tasks along the way toward achieving the bigger task.
Right.
And so it was just an interesting like case study in gender behavior. Yeah. Really, really fascinating. But I was cracking up at the Christmas tree thing, especially too, because I actually thought about the time on camera where you were doing something else and I was like trying to get your attention for something. I couldn't remember specifically what it was, but I laughed and I was like, oh, that's like that time that he couldn't do both things at the same time. So anyways, HOA is being stuffed this week. It's getting $17. So I did 10, a 5, and 2 ones. Oh gosh, these ones. All right, now in HOA, we've got 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. We actually just paid our HOA fee, like January 1st?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're saving for next year's HOA fee. Union dues is being skipped this week as well. Again, these categories are only stuffed once a month. And now in union dues, we've got 25, still in 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Are you showing that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then our emergency fund update is going to be coming this month as well. We're going to be updating you on the status of it, like what we've achieved so far and what our plans are actually sort of for the year for this year, for 2025. So stay tuned for that one. My normal upload schedule is Monday and Friday. Whenever I have bonus content, those go up on Wednesdays. This week though, I keep saying that tomorrow the budget with me is going up. It's actually going to be going up on Wednesday because that's my bonus content for this week. Anyways, completely unrelated, but that's what's happening. Anyways, low priority sinking funds is up next. This poor guy is so empty. Dine out is being skipped for the month of January because we ate out so much.
We don't need to eat out again.
Ever again.
Never.
For the duration of 2025.
No, that's
just right. Never ever. It was too much.
How much was it?
Way too much.
That's right.
Haircuts is up next and it is getting $20 this week. When's your next haircut? Is it soon, right?
It's soon.
Yeah. All right. Now on haircuts, we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. Mm-hmm. You all right?
Yeah. Did something like that.
Home decor is something that is only stuffed with Etsy and YouTube income. And I'm trying to remember if I shared I think I shared pictures of the pillows that I ordered. I don't know if I actually showed them on our couch, but anyways, I'm still waiting for an insert for another one. So I won't be able to show them to you probably by the time this video goes up. But my next thing that I think I'm going to be saving for is new curtains for our dining room. Which I'm super duper excited about. Nice. So I'm actually moving because I'm moving away from candles completely because hormone disruption and all of that. And so, despite this one, but I'm burning through what I have left. Anyways, my new home decor project are going to be things that I actually want to add to our house to enhance the decor. No, you didn't.
What happened?
You'd.
Did I?
You did. You budget terrorist all over our dates envelope. This guy. You know, we have enough terrorism in this country. Thank you.
Girl, you're not kidding.
Good grief. I don't even want to talk about it. Dates is getting stuffed this week. Excuse me. Goodness, I just tripped all over my own English. It's getting $10. I'm surprised we have this much left in dates. How'd that happen? We just went on a date in December.
Yeah, your grandmother gave us Christmas money.
Oh, that's how you did that to this envelope. That's right.
Yeah.
My grandmother gave us Christmas money and we decided to put it in our dates envelope. So now we're building up for our next one. That's so exciting.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. Now in dates, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Wow. We did want to do a breakfast date soon.
We did.
That would actually cover that, I think. Look at us going on more than one date a quarter. We fancy. His is up next. This is my hubby's spending money. The person who doesn't spend anything ever. He's getting $10 this week. And now in his, he's got 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 101 Dalmatians.
Dollars.
Oh, man. That movie was, it's a good one. The OG. I mean, the Glenn Close live action 101 Dalmatians was reasonable, but
Never saw it.
it's decent. It's decent, but it's just not as, like, the cartoon is just so much better. Anyways, that's completely irrelevant. Hers, you see, she is empty. She has been spent from. But, you know, I've enjoyed some things over time. Anyways, I'm getting $30 this week.
That is a way to say it.
What?
You heard me?
You got something to say?
Yes.
And that's all I've got in there for now. For now. Pretty hair is up next. This covers my haircut. I make sure that I put enough money aside to fund my haircut once every 12 weeks. I'm getting $10 this week. And now in pretty hair, I have 20, 30, 40, 50. Is that right?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Okay. Family Fun, which also got emptied
I
out.
cracked myself up.
I'm so proud of you. Family Fun is getting $10 this week, and that is all she's got in there. We are replenishing her just a little bit as we go along. Summertime is really when we spend more out of Family Fun, but we obviously spent from it as well because we were just back home in Delaware. So anyways, House Project is another one that is only stuffed with side income these days. It's got, what do we have? 31. And we don't have $1,000 in the bank. So that's
Wait, what was that you just counted?
31.
For what?
House Project.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll be updating you guys on our plans for our house projects this year as well. So stay tuned for that, like how we plan on funneling money toward it and all that sort of stuff. We have some big plans as far as house projects are concerned. So, you know, we just you gotta budget. You gotta budget and have a plan and then stick to it. So Holiday Sinking Funds is last up for the day. First up, we've got gifts. It's getting $10. And now in gifts, we've got 20, 35, 40, 41, and 42. You good?
I didn't say anything.
You just look like you have concerns. Partay is up next. This one's also getting $10. This is for birthday parties we have for our kids. And then, of course, if we have anything that we're hosting people for as well. Now in Partay, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. So 180? Is that right? Okay. Valentine's Day is getting its monthly stuff. These little holidays only get one stuff a month as well. And it's getting $5 this week. And now in Valentine's Day, we've got 20, 45, 55. 55. So once we save up the totality of our emergency fund, which is 6 months of expenses in our high yield savings account, I've mentioned this before, but all of our envelopes will get a little bit of a rejig as far as making plans for like having enough money to do extras. Like right now, Valentine's Day literally just funds like us getting like little Valentine's treats for our kids, making sure that, because my son doesn't really do Valentine's, he's in middle school, but our daughter still does in elementary school. So like the Valentine's for her classmates, and that's really it. But like Mr. Simple and I would like to go on a date for Valentine's Day. I know it's like cheesy and
Not cheesy.
cliche, but I don't care because any opportunity to have a date. But we'd like to fund Valentine's Day for stuff like that too. So anyways, that's that. You didn't ask, but I'm telling you. These are the things that we look forward to now, actually. And I just want to encourage you, especially if you're at the beginning of this, like if you've started 2025 and you were like, I have so much debt, I have to get out of debt, I have to control my budget, I have to control my finances. We started this in January of 2022. Yes.
Yeah.
January of 2022. We paid off our debt by May.
2023.
Was it really? All right. I'll take your word for it.
We're at about 2 years right now.
Right. Yeah. So January of 2023, we paid off our debt by May of 2024. And now we're saving up for our emergency fund. We want to do a total of 6 months of expenses. And then after that, it's like, because we're loosely following the Dave Ramsey baby steps. And then after that, like, you know, just sort of dream building and doing little things here and there and making sure that our budget kind of stretches to cover all of our life expenses that right now we're trying to like scramble for to achieve. Not scramble, but we definitely like, we don't use all of our money for all of the different financial needs that come up throughout the year. We kind of try to pull from, like, if we get an escrow check or a tax refund, like those things will funnel money toward, like, say, vacation, because vacation isn't something that we budget for every single month. So it's just stuff like that. We're going to allow our dollars to stretch out a little bit once we save for our 6 months of expenses in our emergency fund. So I just want to encourage you, though, that like sticking to the plan and actually following through with these steps and creating more of a ritual out of your budgeting is really what helps to enable getting over these little humps of like, okay, now I've paid off my debt, now I have to save for my emergency fund. But then your money is really working for you in ways that you've never allowed it to work for you before. So just keep pressing forward. And if you're new, this is brand new to you, I promise you, eventually this stuff kind of, it just, like I said, it's like a ritual. It just becomes something that you're used to, and you live this new life where financial responsibility actually gives you more peace than the chaos of spending whatever you want on whatever you want, and then you can't figure out how to fund certain aspects of your life. So anyways.
Yeah, the peace aspect of it is really big too.
Yeah, huge. Easter is not being stuffed this week. Like I said, the little holidays are only stuffed once a month, but it's got 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 63. We will also have a bill condensing coming this month as well, so that's exciting. Vacation is getting $300 this week. I will go into more of an explanation for why in my budget with me, so stay tuned for that one. And I'm stuffing it, even though our threshold is $250 in an envelope and it goes into our high yield savings account. I'm stuffing it though because I need these big bills to do the bill condensing later this month. So that's why I'm actually stuffing it as opposed to just putting it right in our high yield savings account, which is what honestly we would have chosen to do if I wasn't creating content and having to do a bill condensing video. So now in vacation, we've got 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 500. Wow.
Condense it.
Condense it.
Kill him.
What? That escalated so quickly.
That was a little fast.
That was, yeah. Back to school is
Hang him.
Hang him. Back to school is being skipped this week. Let me go ahead and give that a count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 143?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Halloween also being skipped 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36? Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I got that right. Thanksgiving also being skipped. 20, 40, 55, 60. You showing that?
Yep.
Okay. Good talk. Good talk. Whoops. All right. Christmas, however, is not being skipped. It's getting $55 this week, and this is already for Christmas of next year. For those of you who may be new, we stuff from December of the same year through November of the following year for the following year's Christmas. So that way I have all of the money I need by the end of November for that Christmas, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me actually give some dates. So in December of 2024 through November of 2025 will fund Christmas of 2025. So that's how we do that. And it still gives us a full year of savings. So now in Christmas, we've got 1, 200, 50, 300, 5, 6, 7, 8. 308 in Christmas? That's weird.
How much did you stuff? 75?
55.
55.
It's just such a weird number, 308. I mean, I'm the weird
Yeah.
number queen, but anyways. Our pool membership is the last stuffing for the day, and it's getting $16. So this needs a condensing. Holy smokes. 10, 15, 16. And now in our pool membership, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 249?
Count it again.
Are you serious? I almost middle named you. 249. So
Yeah.
we're $1 away from being able to put this in the bank.
Grab one of the dollar savings challenge.
Well, no, because it's getting stuffed next week too. So by the time the bill condensing comes around, this money will go in the high yield savings account. It's just annoying. I do this to myself. And I know that I do this to myself. However, I'm the most. Anyways, the dollar savings challenge is just not being stuffed because this poor thing. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Welcome back. I do have some fun ideas planned for 2025, just engaging a little bit more content-wise with you guys as well. It's just, I'm one of these people, I'm like a dreamer and a realist. And so those parts of my personality are always in competition with one another. And I have to like tame the dreamer with the realist to be able to achieve things. And so I always struggle with like schedule maintenance and making sure that, you know, I'm doing all of my home things that need to be done, but also simultaneously being able to be present on my channel and my socials with you guys. So I'm really going to try to step into that a little bit more in 2025. But in the meantime, in January, we have just a ton of content for you guys. So like I said earlier in the video, leave your questions for us down below for the Q&A. I don't know when that one's going to be going up, probably closer toward the end of the month as well. But I mean, you never know. You never know. So anyways, I will be back here with you guys again on Wednesday for the January budget with me. I did want to just go over that process with you guys. Like I said, it's just so important to see the actual budgeting process and how different people make it work, especially when you're trying to glean as much information on how to make this stuff work if you're new. So I like to try to do that on my channel here. So that's it. So I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Monday. If you enjoyed today's video, I would love it so much if you would give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And like I said, I'll be back here with you guys again on Wednesday with the budget with me. So until then, enjoy your week. Bye, everyone.